So can you resonate, Sean? You got a story
Yeah.
similar?
Yeah, man. What I'm hearing you say in your beautiful story that you just shared is step one was you owned it. You took the power of accountability. You
Yeah.
admitted your mistake and you took that, which to me, in my experience, that's taking that first step of bouncing back, is acknowledging that you acted inappropriately. And then you took ownership in it. And then you went to step two, which is an apology with intention, and not just I'm sorry, to get it off your chest. You were actually genuinely and intentional. And then for you, you went above and beyond by going 20 minutes back out of your way to go back, when whether they made the mistake or not, you actually apologized and how you showed up. And then what I heard out of your story is you reflected and you learned from that acting inappropriately. And so, like you said in the story, is you analyzed it. And I'm curious, I'm going to kind of dovetail off of this. When you reflected and learned, for the listeners and anybody listening to this, when you go back to that moment you were in the drive-through, when you analyzed how you showed up and how you acted, could you put a pulse on why you acted and showed up like that?
Man, I kind of like I mentioned, I think the lack of exercise, which I know sounds ludicrous, when you're not physically getting active and moving your body around, your brain cannot function at full capacity. If you have stress, immense stress, and I really think I had a lot of stress going on in my life at the time, self-inflicted stress, let's say that, like, because stress comes from thought process, and I wasn't thinking straight. And diet wasn't good, sleep wasn't good, not exercising, and then adding stress. It was just a catalyst for bad decisions and reacting sharply, and not being in control of the person that I've always tried to be. And so, yeah, I think it sounds very simple, but I think it was just the physical, like, just the lack of awareness of where I was at that time
How could you have
physically.
done things differently?
Man, that's a brilliant question.